Hello, thanks for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. This is going to be some messages from the dark moon for Leo placements. Hello, Leos. Thank you for being here. Welcome if it's your first time. Welcome back if you've been here before. Thank you so much. I appreciate your likes, your subscribes, comments, views, all of it. I see all the support, and I want you to know that I would not be able to do this without it. So thank you. All right, we're going to take a look here at messages from the dark moon, wrapping up Libra season. Libra season being about partnership, compatibility, right? The seventh house, relationships. With our friends as well as our enemies. So we're going to get some messages from the dark moon. See what relationships, what energies to release, they're not serving greater good, and what energies and then this way coming to partnerships, connections, which energies to surrender to. I'm going to pull tarot, clarify with the tarot, and then at the end we're going to see where the veil is being lowered for you as we approach October 31st. This could be where you are seeing accelerated growth in your life. If you're seeing things happen in your life more quickly at this time, or just seeing something more clearly, could offer some clarity on why that is. All right, Leo, so relationships to release, we've got the Page of Swords, Temperance, and the Knight of Pentacles. This feels like relationships that go slow, don't progress, and require a lot of patience. And this is kind of an interesting message. They're relationships that keep you safe and protected, but don't necessarily allow you to grow because of the safety and security and protection that they're offering. We'll see more as we clarify why I'm getting that particular message. Hopefully that becomes a little more clear. Because to me, someone that wants to protect is usually good, but it might be that there's so much protection it's almost smothering. And I'm getting that off this Temperance card. The Temperance card is the Temperance and the Knight of Pentacles combined. The Temperance card is a card of patience, it's alchemy, magic. It's also protection, guidance. Sometimes it represents Archangel Michael. And so usually this representation of protection, but it's saying that that's what to release. And again, this is about the energies. So it's not necessarily about releasing a whole entire relationship or connection or something, but it's about shifting the energies, releasing these energies that aren't serving you. It's funny, because even though we have two court cards out here, court cards are sometimes people, not always. This doesn't feel like two specific people or one specific person. If this feels more like an energy of there's an idealistic energy to the Page of Swords. It's very curious. And the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight here. It's very practical, very mindful, but very, very slow moving and really armored up. Right? Feel the armor he has on him. Very protected. That protected feeling, right? There's something about energies that keep you protected that need to be released. Because I feel that this protection is it's holding you back from something. It's right, otherwise it wouldn't be here, is what you need to release. All right, energies to surrender to. We have the Nine of Swords, the World, and the Seven of Cups. I feel like this Nine of Swords came out here to say that it's time to surrender to energies that excite you. I know that's kind of strange. The Nine of Swords is usually anxiety, insomnia, fear. I don't, it is, right, I'm taking that insomnia message here. Surrender to an energy that excites you so much you're up at night. I feel, Leo, like you do, you need some excitement right now. Something is stuck. We have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Something with the Wheel of Fortune and then the Tower. Something needs to get moving. The wheel needs to start turning. It feels like it has not. It's stuck. This is in your mind too. The Eight of Swords. So how we think about things. There's something about your mindset that you need to surrender to. You might have to put in some long hours for something, but it's time to. That's what's needed. Something the world, in order to be successful. There's an opportunity for success here with the world completion. Feeling good about this completion and having options. I feel like there's a message for you, Leos, in the night. We're going to see more what that means. I'm getting big moon energy off this Nine of Swords. I feel like there is something, Leos, that you need to see in the dark. I'm going to try and figure out more what I mean by that as we go along. Something needs to be exposed, but this doesn't feel like it has to do with a particular partnership or connection. It has to do with you, is what it feels like, and your relationship to the partnerships and connections in your life. It really feels, Leo, like how you're showing up. Weird. All right, let's see. Page of Swords. Okay. With the Six of Wands and the King of Wands. There you are, Leo. The Six of Wands is your energy and the King of Wands is your energy. So, these are people that are jealous of you. Release energies, and this might be difficult to do here because you might not know who these are. The Page of Swords is someone that is curious. They research online. They're looking for clues, information, more information, more information. And then you come out as the clarifying cards. Someone is looking for information for you online. People are watching you online. You're an influencer. You could have lots of followers. You could be very popular on social media or in the public eye. And you have people following you with the Six of Wands. Six of Wands for me is sometimes an accidental leader. I see it. But with the King of Wands coming out with it, there is no accident. The King of Wands he's not making accidents. So something that you're doing, there's this energy that is very curious about it, but then that's it. Temperance. People that are very curious about you, Leo, but don't offer any information back about them. Release those energies. Cancer had the same message. Interesting. Temperance with the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Wands. It feels like there's an energy that the Ten of Wands is a heavy, right? It's a burden. It's other responsibilities. Feels like there's energies that expect you to do all the work, all the blending of energies. And it gets to the point that it's such a heavy burden for you. I think you keep doing it because it wouldn't be here if not, but it's saying to get rid of that energy, to release this energy of like you're always the one like you're initiating conversation, you're the one speaking, you're the one telling the truth as well, like offering some sort of justice and truth. I was going to say bringing light to the matter, and here pops out the sun. Yeah, so it's just kind of one-sided relationships, really. They're moving so slow because they don't know what they want. It's like they're following your lead, right? Always following your lead. We have the Five of Hazards coming out with the Sun and the Knight of Pentacles. So this is an energy that comes in slow, very guarded, very protected. Because it's young. This is an energy that doesn't have as much to offer as it says it does. That's what I mean. There's these. This has been, I would say, a message for a kind of overarching theme of a message is people are it seems like some people really want to expand and move forward, and they have people in their life that are just holding them back from that. And yours, Leo, is coming out in the through the lens of protection. I said someone that wants to protect you, but this protection is smothering because it's almost like they protect you. Strange. They protect you by putting all the responsibility and the burden on you. I don't know how that's supposed to be protecting you. I don't know. Because it's keeping you busy. So you don't have time to look at anything else but them and but what they want what they want. But either way, it's funny too, because it's like these energies that think that they're doing something good for you. It's as if they've convinced themselves they're looking out for your best interest, but I don't think that they are. It's almost like they don't realize it. Pisces kind of had a similar message, actually. All right, let's see. We have the Nine of Swords again coming out with the Nine of Swords and the Two of Cups. So this is about union, partnerships, connections, Leo. Surrender to what makes you scared. It's time to take a risk. It is time to take a risk, to break free from all of these burdens and responsibilities that you have, that other people have put on you in the guise of protecting you. No. They're not protecting you. You know why they put all the responsibility and burden on you? Because they don't have what they say they have. The Knight of Pentacles with the Sun and the Five of Hazards. They say they have a pentacle, but they've been left out in the cold. They don't have a mindful, thoughtful offer to come in. The reason that I feel like this person is so protected only reveals very little about themselves, if anything at all, is because they don't have what... Actually, I feel like this person has revealed that they have something to offer, and then they pull it back. Because I think they've been lying. Because you're expected to balance it out. You're expected to tell the truth. Huh, interesting. So yeah, it's time to take a risk. Nine of Swords twice with the Two of Cups. Surrender to the anxiety of a new connection, maybe. It's possible, too, that you've been kept in some sort of relationship in which, it was a little backwards. Up was down, down was up. Union was when you were fighting. When you were being nice to each other, it really meant that there was an issue. It feels like something like nice and pleasant might actually induce anxiety for you, Leo. But that's okay. I think it's only because it's a change from what you've been experiencing. The World with the Four of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, moving away from energies that have rejected you. And moving towards energies that see you as the Empress. You are the Empress here. The Four of Cups, the Empress, and the World. You know, Leo, I think there's a message to surrendering to this idea that there doesn't need to be excitement all the time. Again, I feel like that this is coming through because there was this connection, right? By excitement all the time. I feel like there's this energy, these partnerships over here that I'm referring to kept you working constantly. Remember I said you had to do all the work because this person actually doesn't have anything to offer even though they said that they did. So you're doing all the work. There's an idea here to surrender to the concept that you won't have to do all the work. Just being you is going to be enough. Just showing up as the Empress that you are, showing up in that energy and that creative, abundant, attractive, fertile, giving energy. That's all. Like you won't need to do any more. Surrendering to those energies, to those relationships, the Seven of Cups. Surrendering to your choices, looking at all your options. They're right in front of you, Leo. The world, again. Holy cow. You can go anywhere, Leo. You can do anything. The world, the King of Swords, and the Hierophant. All right, I like this. I like that we've gone from the Page of Swords in the beginning on what you're releasing to the King of Swords at the end. With the Seven of Cups. This is good. The world, the King of Swords, and the Hierophant with the Seven of Cups. Surrender, you can go anywhere, you can do anything. Your words, Leo, and the way that you use them are very important. I feel like that is how you are going to determine what option you choose, right? What cup you decide to drink from. This is your words are really going to guide you to a committed energy. I feel like that's what you want. There's a want here for commitment, something that exists on a higher plane above the natural world, above the natural, not above the natural order. I feel like you're kind of looking for something in which you see, if this makes sense, you can see the natural order in your partnerships and connections. That's what to surrender to. Understanding that your words are very powerful too, Leo. And you do have the ability to shift. You can shift energies. You can decide something is going to be different and you can make the change. Because it's time for something to change. There's a risk that needs to be taken. I think Cancer also had the risk message as well. Leo, you can have some Cancer in your chart. All right, we're going to look at where the veil is being lowered for Leos. Reflection. For 12, it's usually the Hangman. Tarot. We have a lot of threes coming out at the end here. The Empress, the World twice, and Reflection. Threes are about manifestation and patterns. It's about building your own patterns in relationships and connections. Not allowing this energy to hang around that just follows. There you are. Strength. Wow, okay, so this is why, Leo, I think that's why, remember I said this really feels like a message about, like, to you, not really relationships that you need, like, to surrender to, but how to surrender to relationships. It felt very much like that. I think that's because the veil is being lowered. You're becoming enlightened at a quicker rate with the Hangman here, and you're really looking at yourself. I feel like you are really looking at these partnerships and connections. Yeah, Mystic of Cups. What does Leo want when it comes to love? When it comes to emotions? Nine of Swords at the bottom of this deck. So we've had the Nine of Swords show itself in all three decks. At the bottom of this one, the Five of Cups. Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Nine of Swords, Nine of Swords, Nine of Swords. And these Nine of Swords are with the Two of Cups. Union and harmony. Compromise as well with the Two of Cups. Surrendering to compromise. And I feel like the compromise is not really a compromise, Leo. I feel like you have been kept at a heightened... Your nervous system has been kept on a heightened ground, on a heightened plane by these connections. That's why when she released this energy here, it's like your nervous system is going to be allowed to relax. But it's not really because, like I said, like this idea of, I don't think cooperation and compromise is difficult for you. But again, I feel like there's been energies in which you have been doing all the heavy lifting, that having someone say, yeah, I can take the wheel here, that might feel strange to you. It might make you feel a little out of control. There's an anxiety to it. But I feel like you are really looking at relationships and connections and seeing, what do you want? What is your emotional fulfillment? Really needing to get out of your head about it and going into your heart to look for the answer. All right, Leos, this is what I've got for you. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate all of the likes, subscribes. I see all the love. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day.